Coming at you live here with my little pug by my shoulder. He's like a parrot. So there he is, right here. You can't see him because he's black, so he's blending. So, today I got an interesting phone call from wifey. And she told me that these 3 certain words were going viral in this video that had me in it. So it's kind of crazy. And I got kind of excited, but kind of scared at the same time. But the cool thing is that it was from a trip that I made to Hoboken, Jersey / New York City about a month ago to go to Propeller Fest to see 2 of the people that I call, I would say, long distance mentors, kinda. Gary Vaynerchuk and James Altucher. So the short story is that once Gary Vaynerchuk was done giving his badass speech, that he got swarmed by the crowd as usual because he's such a humble dude. And I just am not that person to get through a crowd to see someone. So I just started back for my train to New York City because that's where I caught the bus to go up to New York from Baltimore. So as I was walking back to catch the train, I noticed Gary V in his car, his Uber car or whatever, and I thought to myself, okay, this is kind of crazy, and I feel kind of nervous and shyish, which is not usually me, but I figured I'd take a chance and say something to him. I knew I had a split second to come up with something good to ask him, because I'm sure he gets asked the same thing over and over and over. And so I was trying to come up with something off the cuff, but I had about 5 seconds to do so. So I just went for it because I didn't know if I would have that opportunity again. So I walked up to his car, said Gary V, because that's his nickname on everything, Gary V-E-E. And he has the daily V-E-E show. So I just walked up to him and asked him if in 3 words he could get 3 words only, inspiration that he could give for when I'm having a bad day. And his response was, "You're gonna die." And that was approximately a month ago, and I can tell you for sure that since I've heard those words, I've been hustling my ass off as much as possible and just taking action. And once I started doing that, although I'm very exhausted and it takes away from family time a lot, I have a good support system there, and that's very important. But today, that video went viral. Like, I mean, I guess it's viral. I mean, it's Gary V. He's a huge following, but it's gotten over 1 million views, which is kind of crazy. And it's just crazy because the minute I walked away from that car, I was like, am I being irritating to him because he's just trying to leave? Am I asking the right question? Am I being annoying? All this stuff was going through my head the rest of the day, but the fact of the matter is I knew that I took a chance just to ask something because I knew whatever spewed out of his mouth was going to be good, as it always is. So I guess the moral of this story is take a chance when you see it, and just know that you might not get that opportunity again, because those 3 words have changed not only my life, but those around me. And I think now that those 3 words are made more public by Gary, that it has the potential to change many, many more lives. So if you want to see that video, I'll link up below. And if I can figure it out, I'll put a link to it in the video. If not, just go ahead and Google Gary Vaynerchuk and look at one of his most recent videos I'm not right in front of my computer, I'm just thinking off the cuff here, but just look up his, I think it said motivation video, 3 words, I can't remember, but it's just kind of surreal that maybe those 3 words really meant a lot to him too. So he's very witty, he comes up with stuff like that. It took me a minute or a few seconds to let it sink in as well. And I was thinking about it the rest of the night. I called my wife and told her, and I was so excited. He made my day that day. And today, those 3 words have the opportunity to do the same thing to others that it did for me. So check out the video. It's pretty cool. And just go for it, people. Take action. Get shit done. Be good to people around you, especially those you care and love them. So that's it. My rant's over, but good day all in all, and I'll see you next time.